YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what's going on? What's happening, man? Of course, you got one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. All right, so hopefully everyone out there is doing well, doing great. Smell good, family. Positive energy and positive vibes. Y'all know how we give it up here on this channel. Positive energy, man. If you ain't being positive, I'm gonna get you up out of here. Block. Pew. Simple as that. You know, don't have time for it, and I'm sure everybody in the Smell Good family doesn't have time for it either. So let's continue to be positive, especially as we wind down the year. All right, so we are at the very end of 2023, and as I did last year, of those of you who don't remember or unaware, I do an annual award show. All right, so last year was the first annual Smell Good Family Awards, and obviously this year is the second annual Smell Good Family Awards for the year of 2023. So I have 7 categories here, just like the Grammys or the American Music Awards, BET Awards, MTV Awards, whatever award show, whatever. That's what you're getting here today. So I got 7 categories that we're going to bring up, and we're going to have winners. And let's go ahead and kick it off with the second annual Smell Good Family Awards of 2023. All right, let's jump into it. All right, so first category, we have Clone of the Year. Now, there were several candidates that deserve an opportunity to shine in this category, but in my opinion, there is only one. There is only one fragrance that really, truly deserves this opportunity and this moment, and that is from the House of Pandora Scents under the Paris Corner umbrella. We have Camaro Homme Intense. Camaro Homme Intense is the clone of the year. This is dangerously head-to-head accurate with Dior Homme Intense with some sprinkles of Dior Homme Parfum to my nose. Dangerously accurate, of really good quality, iris and leather. It's just rich. It's really good, and for the price that you pay for what you get, it's almost criminal that you can pay 30, 35, 40 bucks for this and get what you get, compared to you paying, you know, $100 to $150 to $200 for Dior Homme, or even more for Dior Homme Intense and Parfum. So this is the clone of the year of 2023, hands down. There were it was some steep competition, but this ended up winning the award. Best clone of 2023, Camaro Homme Intense. All right, next up we have Date Night Fragrance of the Year. All right, and how do I come up with the winner? Well, I go with whatever my wife was a huge fan of this year, and every time that I wore this fragrance, her compliment was the same, but it was like the first time that I heard it. Date Night Fragrance of the Year from the House of Kajal. All right, we have Lamar. Tough category here, because my wife really digs quite a bit of my fragrances that I have, but on date night, this is one I intentionally wore. And she loved it, man. A beautiful pineapple, and rose, and saffron scent. Very sexy, seductive top style of a fragrance, man. This is what I'm kind of wearing this for nowadays, because I know my wife loves it so much, and every time that I want it, it's always the same. Oh, man, you smell so good. What is that? Like, it's so good. The scent memory is there for her, even though she doesn't remember the name of it at the time, but the memory just kind of ignites it. So me and her went on, quite a bit of dates in 2023, and I wore this a handful of times, and the reaction was always the same. Very genuine, very heartfelt, and I know she really likes this one. So that's a big reason why this is Date Night Fragrance of the Year, obviously going off my experience. But yeah, I think it qualifies for the win, and that's why I got it from the House of Kajal. Date Night Fragrance of the Year. We have Lamar. So happy. I'm happy I have this fragrance. So happy. All right, up next, we have Best Purchase of 2023. And I purchased quite a bit of fragrances in 2023, so you have to imagine that this was a very hard category to deem a winner, but we have one, and you probably already know what it is. from the house of Virtus. All right, we have Virtus Vanilla Oud. Virtus Vanilla Oud. Best purchase of 2023. Good Lord, the hype on this. It is real, the hype. It is justified. Beautiful charred, burnt vanilla, wearable oud, caramel, spices. Oh man, it's just portobello. That's what you get with Virtus Vanilla Oud. I saw my guy Ross, Justin Copeland, have a great interaction when Ross smelled it for the first time on one of Justin's videos, and it ran through Fragcom, seems like, and I got to give them credit for being responsible of the hype of this fragrance, and I was hyped for sure. And shout out to my guy Jared Miller for sending this over my way in the decant form, smelling it live on air during the live stream, and boom. So I'm glad to have this. It's already in my top 5 of all time. This is clearly the best purchase of 2023. That's why I won the award this year. From the house of Virtus, we have Virtus Vanilla Oud as my best purchase of 2023. All right, moving along to the surprise of the year. My nose really developed a bit in 2023, and this fragrance is a direct correlation of that. And I love this stuff. I'm surprised how much I love it, and I wore it a lot this summer and in the early fall when I got it. Really good stuff. From the house of Hermes, we have H24, the EDP. This is not for everybody. This is not for the weak at heart. This is different. This is unique, and it's right up my alley, man, for it being that. Florals, mossy, earthy. Man, it's just so good, man. Hermes is one of the brands from the designer realm that they're not afraid to step outside the box. They're not afraid to give you something different. I heard some people say this smells kind of like banana peels or something like that. I get it, but no, at least to me, I get something totally different. I get unique, I get rare, I get one of a kind, and I love this stuff. And the thing is, when I wear it, a lot of mature gentlemen have complimented me, especially gentlemen who I work with. They have complimented this fragrance because I guess it gives off a different type of aura. It's definitely masculine, but it's very interesting, man. So this was a huge surprise. Not only how I came a liking to it, but how that like turned into a love. And I wore it quite a bit for sure. So this is definitely a surprise of 2023 for me, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. From the house of Hermes, we have H24, the EDP. The EDT is really good too, but the EDP, yeah, I'm good right there. All right. Up next, we have the Anytime, Anyplace, Anywhere award winner of 2023. And I got to give it to this fragrance. It is the best of the line. I wear this more than the rest of the ones that I have in the line. It's just overall the best, and I love it. From the house of Yves Saint Laurent. Yeah, Yves Saint Laurent, we have YSL Wise Le Parfum. I got this towards the end of 2022, and I wore it quite a bit in 2023. Whenever I'm in the mood for a blue fragrance, it's usually two that I'm looking to spend time with. My favorite, Bleu de Chanel, the Parfum, and the EDP, but the Parfum is my #1 fragrance of all time. And then this one, YSL Wise Le Parfum. When I'm in the mood for blue, these are the two. This is one of them, and I wore this the most. I wore this more than Bleu de Chanel Parfum this year because, you know, the Parfum and Bleu de Chanel have turned into a lot of sentimental reasons why I wear it. So that's something else for another day. But this is the Anytime, Anyplace, Anywhere, to the office, out on a date, running errands, chilling, hanging out with the boys, going shop, whatever you got going on. This for me checked every box. It is smooth, it is well-rounded, it is the best of the DNA, and they did a wonderful job with this fragrance. I can get rid of the rest of the entire white line, and I have quite a bit from the white line. But give me this one, and I'm good. You can have the rest. Anytime, any place, anywhere. YSL Le Parfum. This stuff is real good, man. I really enjoy it. All right, up next we have the Breakout Star of the Year. Breakout Fragrance Star of the Year. And I am still tripping over this fragrance because it is remarkably good, stunning, and I appreciate this so much. From the house of Nishane, we have Oolong Cha. Oolong Cha. Breakout fragrance of the year in my collection. Now, a lot of these are, well, all of these are based on my collection and my experience. All right, this is not a broad award show, but it's for the Smell Good family because y'all have been rocking with me all year, so y'all know what I got going on with the collection. But why is this the breakout fragrance of the year? When I first smelled it and experienced it, I couldn't believe the realistic citrus and tea note approach in this fragrance. So fresh, so re-energizing. The tea note is very realistic. The citrus, the musk, it is so good, man. This is another fragrance that my wife also enjoys, and every time I wear it, she asks, man, what is that? You know, what are we wearing tonight, or what are we wearing today? This is the one that she also inquired about, but I wore it during the summer, I wore it during the fall, and I've worn it during the winter. And I'm finding out that this works for any time of the year, any season, no matter what you got going on. And for me to add this to my collection in 2023, it definitely broke out, and I spent the most time with it because I kept coming back to it, kept coming back to it. So it definitely broke out of a whole host of fragrances that I acquired in 2023. This stuff is awesome. I love it. It is borderline top 10. It might be even top 10, but we'll see about that in 2024. From the house of Nishane, we have the breakout fragrance of the year in my collection, Nishane's Oolong Cha. Oolong Cha. Love everything about Nishane. I spent a lot of time with Nishane this year for sure. And last but not least, all right, we have the fragrance MVP of the year. Fragrance MVP. Now, what is an MVP? MVP, most valuable. Most valuable. Can do anything. Play offense, play defense, has the IQ, it's a great teammate. It's clear the fragrances or the player's value. I'm correlating this to sports, y'all rock with me. It's clear what the value is. And it's clear what the value is if this fragrance was not a part of my collection. And the dent don't lie. MVP of the year from the house of Dior. We have Dior Homme 2020. The EDT. That's right. Dior Homme 2020 EDT. Look at that dent. Now, I got this fragrance in May during my birthday. My wife blessed me with this for my birthday. And this stuff is awesome, man. I wasn't one of the ones who dismissed it because honestly, I wasn't checking for Dior around the time that this came out. I mean, before Dior Sauvage and things like, you know, on that line, the blue line. But not this. I didn't experience a lot of from the Intense and the Parfum. I experienced those first, so I never really got into this one. But I was out at my local Nordstrom's and I smelled. I said, wait a minute, this is really good. What's the conversation of yay or nay, or people love it or they hate it? I don't get it. And then my wife bought it for me for my birthday, and I've been wearing it for everything ever since. Clean, fresh, musky, slightly spicy, slightly citrusy, all balled up into this fragrance that can do anything for everything, no matter what time of day, what time of year, no matter the season. And this is the definition of dumb reach. If I don't want to think about a fragrance, and I just want to wear something and put something on to smell good, and I don't want to put thought, here we go. The value of this fragrance in my collection is that when I don't want to think about what I'm going to wear or what the weather is outside or what I'm wearing, I grab this one. And the dent don't lie. I've had this for a little over 6 months, and here's where we are. You're talking about a guy who has a bunch of fragrances, man. And I don't wear the same fragrance every day, so I should tell you something. Most valuable fragrance, MVF. MVF, most valuable fragrance, Dior Homme 2020. The EDT. All right, Smell Good family. So that's it. That's going to conclude the 2023 Smell Good Family Awards. We will be back in 2024, Lord willing, with the 2024 Smell Good Family Awards. Second annual this year. Great time doing this. Let me know, guys, down in the comments. What are some of the award winners in your collection of 2023? Here's mine. They're not up for negotiation or conversation. This is what it is. But what's yours? Let me know what's your MVP or MVF. breakout fragrance of the year, clone of the year, date night fragrance of the year. Let me know down below in the comments for sure. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I really appreciate all the support. Happy New Year to everybody. Of course, have a great and safe 2024. Positive energy and positive vibes. And remember, splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out into this world, yeah, what you put out to this world is exactly what you are going to get back. That is fact. That is fact. And I just found out something. You know what it is? It's scientifically proven. No, I didn't find it out. All right, y'all be cool.